warmly welcome you to the 6th edition of the Sri Lanka Responsible Fashion Summit. I am Jamie Nanayakara and we are going to be interviewing none other than Mr. Ajai Vir Singh and of course Miss Fazina Rajabdeen. A very good day to you, and we warmly welcome you to the 6th edition of the Responsible Fashion Summit. We have with us today a revolutionary in the simplest of terms, and that is none other than Mr. Ajai Vir Singh with us. He's here with us to answer a few questions, and my first question to you, sir, is back in 2003, when you started Colombo Fashion Week, you've spoken openly about how it was such a challenge to get started. But I want to know what exactly drove you to get here today. What was your motivation?
Well, it's many years now. It's about 19 years now, right? Yeah. At that time, I don't know what the motivation was. I really wanted to do this, and I guess when I look back, I'm obviously 20 years older than then. I guess it was my hunger, right, and drive to do this. Yeah, and I want everyone to have that, and that's the only way it works, So yeah, that's what it was: hunger and drive.
How beautiful is that? My next question to you, sir, is you've been talking about responsible fashion for quite some time now, and you've created this revolution in Colombo with regards to fashion with a cause. I want to know, how exactly do you think fashion has progressed in Sri Lanka since its inception, and how do you think we can move forward in terms of sustainable fashion?
Well, sustainable fashion, or I like to call it responsible fashion, because being responsible is something more closer to person, because sustainable is quite a cold word. So I like the word responsible. And I think in Sri Lanka, comparatively to other countries, the supply chains are quite clean. And I feel that, we can do it much better and quicker because our industry is a little smaller, it's manageable. So we, through our organization at CFW, is giving all the right information, sowing the right seeds, so that every designer by default should just be responsible. They shouldn't be thinking, oh, am I doing responsible fashion? Am I doing normal fashion? Every fashion just should be responsible. That should be the way of life. And that's what we're pushing for.
I respect that so much, sir, and I feel like because of that ideology that you have is why we as a country have progressed so much. But let's talk about the fashion industry in Sri Lanka. I know it's a lot of the good, the bad, and sometimes the ugly. What exactly do you think are the best aspects of the Sri Lankan fashion industry, and where exactly do you think we as a nation and as an industry can improve?
Well, I don't look at the things like the bad and the ugly. I only find it good, because you wear clothes, and clothes that you wear should be good, and they should make you look good. So it's the expression of your personality. So I feel we have a long way to go. We are a nascent industry, though we are a industry which is like probably thousands of years old, but in the current context, it still is nascent, and I feel we can really create an identity for ourselves if we start including our crafts more and more into our fashion, because that gives you an identity, and it also helps the society to connect with it. So we are on the right track, and that's what we do a lot of work with the young designers. We actually want a generation of designers that could create a very strong Sri Lankan identity, and that's what we are kind of aiming to go for. Yeah.
So you spoke of designers for a second, and what I want to ask you about is the fashion week that's coming up. What exactly do you have to say about the designers? What should we as an audience expect, and what are you most excited for the fashion week?
I genuinely want Sri Lanka designers and the industry to kind of go on the next level. It's a quite a mixed thing at the moment, because the pandemic has created a completely new environment, new challenges. But I feel there are new opportunities as well. And what we're doing now is a trial, because we're going into luxury resort wear in a very strong way, and we have handpicked designers to create more luxurious collections which are completely responsible, and so that it's relevant in terms of how the industry is progressing, how the market, how the society, how the people after the pandemic are going to look at fashion. So I'm very excited overall, and rest, I think, let's wait for it to happen. Yeah.
Let's definitely wait for it to happen. Final question, sir. I will let you go after this. If everybody listening in, if you don't know, Mr. Ajai Vir Singh actually came to Sri Lanka, and he gave up on your stable career to venture out into fashion, and that for me is as inspirational as it gets. You have created so many opportunities for people out there. Tell us a little bit about what fashion designers like yourself 20 years ago, what exactly should people look out for, and what exactly should their drive be?
Well, they should love what they do, and they should love doing it. I mean, if there's no love in it, it'll become very mechanical and you won't last. So you really need to love doing that. You need to love creating, love designing, and create solutions. And if you do that, you're going to make a mark.
Thank you so much for being with us, sir. Hopefully you are going to have a great day ahead, and the very best of luck with everything coming up. Thank you so much for being with us as well.